Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has the power to completely transform your daily experience and accelerate your journey toward your biggest goals. We're talking about daily end state practice. Now, that might sound a bit complex, but I promise you, it's one of the simplest and most powerful mindset shifts you can make. So what exactly is end state practice? Put simply, it's the art of living from your desired future, right now, in this very moment. It's about embodying the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of the person you want to become, the person who has already achieved the dreams you're chasing. We all have goals, right? Maybe you want to start a successful business, become a confident public speaker, find a loving partner, or achieve financial freedom. The typical approach is to see these goals as distant destinations we have to struggle and strive to reach. We think, once I get there, then I'll be happy, then I'll be confident, then I'll feel secure. This creates a constant sense of lack, a feeling that we are not enough as we are right now. End state practice flips this entire model on its head. Instead of waiting to arrive at your destination to feel good, you start cultivating those feelings today. You ask yourself, how would the version of me who has already achieved my goal feel? What would they be thinking? How would they carry themselves? What kinds of decisions would they make? And then you practice being that person moment by moment throughout your day. It's not about faking it till you make it in a dishonest way. It's about feeling it till you become it. You are aligning your current energy with your future reality. Think of it like tuning a radio. Your desired reality is broadcasting on a specific frequency. To hear the music, you have to tune your receiver to that same frequency. By practicing the end state, you are emotionally and vibrationally tuning yourself to the frequency of your dreams. Let's break this down with a practical example. Imagine your goal is to be a successful full-time artist. The striving mindset says, I have to work tirelessly. I feel stressed about selling my art. I'm worried I'm not good enough, and I'll only feel successful when I'm making 6 figures. The end state mindset asks, how does a successful 6-figure artist feel? They probably feel creative, inspired, confident in their work, grateful for their clients, and abundant. So your daily practice becomes about cultivating those feelings. When you sit down to paint, you don't do it from a place of desperation. You do it from a place of inspired creativity. When you interact with a potential customer, you do it with the quiet confidence of someone who knows their work has value. When you look at your bank account, instead of focusing on lack, you practice feeling grateful for the money you do have and trusting that more is on its way, just as a successful artist would. This shift has a profound effect on your nervous system and your subconscious mind. When you consistently feel the emotions of your desired future, your brain starts to believe that this future is your current reality. It literally begins to rewire itself. The reticular activating system in your brain, which is like a filter for what you notice in the world, starts to seek out evidence that supports this new reality. Suddenly, you'll start noticing opportunities you were blind to before. You'll attract people who can help you. You'll come up with brilliant ideas that seem to pop out of nowhere. Why? Because you're no longer operating from a state of lack and resistance. You're operating from a state of alignment and flow. You are being a magnetic match for the things you want. So how do we make this a daily practice? The key is consistency and integration, not just a one-time visualization. It starts in the morning. Before you even get out of bed, take 5 minutes. Close your eyes and vividly imagine your ideal day, but from the perspective of already having achieved your goal. Feel the joy, the peace, the excitement. Let that feeling soak into every cell of your body. This sets the emotional tone for your entire day. Then, throughout the day, you set little check-in reminders. Maybe it's a recurring alarm on your phone that just says, end state. When it goes off, you pause for 30 seconds. You take a deep breath and ask, who am I being right now? Am I being the stressed, striving version of me, or the confident, successful version? And you consciously shift back into that desired feeling state. You can also integrate this practice into your daily activities. If your goal is to be physically fit and healthy, how do you approach your meals? Do you eat from a place of guilt and restriction? Or do you eat like someone who loves and nourishes their body, choosing foods that make you feel vibrant and energized? When you go to the gym, are you punishing your body, or are you celebrating what it can do? See the difference? It's the same action, but the energy behind it is completely different. The energy is everything. This practice transforms mundane tasks into powerful acts of creation. Answering emails becomes an act of confident communication. Making your lunch becomes an act of self-care. Every moment is an opportunity to embody your future self. A big part of this is also about the language you use, both internally and externally. The person who has achieved their dream doesn't walk around saying, "I hope I can do this," or "It's so hard." They use language of certainty and possibility. So pay attention to your self-talk. Instead of, "I can't afford that," try reframing it to, "I'm choosing to allocate my resources differently right now as I build my wealth." Instead of, "I'm so nervous about this presentation," try, "I'm feeling the energy of excitement before I share my ideas." This isn't about denying your feelings, but about consciously choosing the perspective that empowers you and aligns you with your end state. You are directing your own narrative. Now, it's important to be gentle with yourself. You won't be perfect at this, especially at first. Your old programming and limiting beliefs will pop up. You'll have moments or even entire days where you feel completely disconnected from your end state. That is perfectly normal. The goal isn't perfection, it's practice. When you notice you've slipped back into old patterns of thought and feeling, don't judge yourself. Just gently and lovingly guide your focus back. Acknowledge the old feeling, thank it for trying to protect you, and then intentionally choose the feeling you want to embody instead. Every time you do this, you are strengthening that new neural pathway. You are building the muscle of living from your future. Over time, something magical begins to happen. The gap between your practice and your reality starts to shrink. The feelings that you were intentionally cultivating start to become your natural default state. You'll notice that you are genuinely more confident, more joyful, more at peace, long before your external circumstances have fully caught up. And because you are now a vibrational match for your desires, the external world has no choice but to shift and reflect your new inner state. The business clients start rolling in. The perfect partner shows up. The creative ideas flow effortlessly. You don't just achieve your goal, you become the person who was always meant to have it. The goal becomes a natural byproduct of who you have become. So I challenge you today to pick one goal, just one, and for the rest of the day, practice living from the end state. Ask yourself, how would the you who has already achieved this goal think, feel, and act? And then go be that person. Infuse your emails, your conversations, your lunch break with that energy. See how it changes your experience of the day. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a powerful, tangible strategy for co-creating your reality. You hold the power to live your dream life, not someday in the future, but moment by moment, starting right now. Thank you so much for watching. I truly believe this practice can change your life if you commit to it. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a conscious and empowered life. Drop a comment below and let me know what goal you're going to practice living from today. I can't wait to read them. Until next time, keep practicing.